I have no idea how loud the music is. How's the audio for everybody? I hate Mondays. And the frame rate is really bad. Why? Why is the frame rate so bad? Wow. Maybe that's because there's a storm going outside. That might be it. I'm still Scottish. That's never going to change. Just because I live in America now doesn't mean I'm not Scottish anymore. So who's all here? A whole bunch of people. Surely you all have some better stuff to do on a Monday than listen to me drone on about how much Mondays suck. But yeah, on a serious note, I really want to bring back like scheduled streams again. My hubby reminded me today that you used to do streams like you used to stream like 3 times a week when you used Bicarto, and then I don't think I can manage 3 streams a week now, but if I could just get a schedule back, maybe stream twice, like once on a Monday and then again maybe on a Sunday, unless I have a convention. You can probably hear the storm that's going on outside. It's pretty bad, but yeah, I really want to bring just some kind of structure back to my routine in regards to streaming again. Peppermint88. What did you do to annoy Thor? He's got enough problems with Loki. The rain just seems to follow me everywhere I go. I really don't know. Sparks Prisma 3387. You should give yourself something to enjoy on Monday, I'm assuming. Like, for me, it's a drumstick ice cream treat. What? I don't know what that is. That works for me, as well as some videos from a fave YouTuber. Oh, it's back in the green again. Okay, I don't know what I did to fix that, but okay, fun. Storms love people from the UK. Apparently so, Deadpool fan. The snow tends to follow me as well, because I made a video about it. I flew home to Scotland for Christmas and ended up stuck in Scotland an extra week because we had like the worst snowfall we've seen in over 10 years, and like there was all the roads were closed, all the rails were closed, all the flights were down. And then when I did eventually come back home to North Carolina, guess what happened? There was a snowstorm. So I managed to get snowed in on one side of the planet, and then on the other side of the planet, within 2 weeks of each other. The snow followed me. Just more quality time in Scotland. Well, yeah, I was very grateful for that, and so were my family. But at the same time, I was like, I really want to get home. I've got work to do, and I miss my hubby. Should have said that part first. But yeah, I'm a workaholic, what can I say? Perception. Magnet for perception. Did you survive the storm? But did you die? Look, yes, but I lived. Speaking of workaholics, hi Blissy. Thanks for dropping by. Oh hey, you know what? I should put the starting soon thing off, because we've already started. But I had to close Photoshop and I forgot to open it again. But you had to close it because sometimes I don't really know why it does this, but every now and then, I don't know if anyone else that uses drawing tablet experiences this, there will just be a delay from when the tablet recognizes the pen movement, and whatever you're drawing just shows up a few seconds after you've actually touched the screen. It's annoying. We're also doing something new today. We're listening to Upbeat, which is license-free music, and I've started using it in my videos as well. In my most recent video I've released, which was about Angel from Has Been Hotel, we used a couple of songs from Upbeat, and I didn't get any issues with the music this time. However, I did still get copyright claim because of the footage I used in the video. So that video, amongst plenty of the other Has Been and Hell of a Boss videos, are not monetized. It was purely because, you know what, even if I don't get paid for doing it, I just want to get the stuff out and just keep content going. It's fine. As long as I don't get another copyright strike, it's fine. Yes, I know, it's still up. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay, so if I have this canvas up, and then we can just start warming up. Doodles. View. There we go. Alright. Ta-da! Now it's gone. You should see a big grey canvas on Photoshop that's got nothing on it. Go faster then, don't tell me what to do. You see a big grey thingy. There's a green thingy there's a red thingy moving toward the green thingy. I think we're the green thingy. Yay, it's the canvas. Yeah, there's a storm here, and Blissy's shown up. Rainbows usually show up after a storm. Blissey is early. That's funny. Okay. So I'm going to doodle a few things based on recent events, which are kind of fun. I see the Joey too. It's either going to doodle stuff based on real life or on recent events in my life, or just doodle whatever the hell comes into my head. Or, if people want to, they can suggest things for me to draw if they donate via Super Chat. I would appreciate that. Any support is highly appreciated. Because I've got medical bills to pay for! Wah! And, I had a really awesome vacation, by the way. I was visiting some friends in Utah for a week, including Blissy! And a couple of other people. So, yeah. My music is very loud, wow. So it took a few days for me to recover from that, because I do admit, you know how when you go to a convention and afterwards you get like con crud or post-con depression? I had that for post-con vacation. How was your 4th of July weekend? Well, I don't celebrate Independence Day, obviously, because I'm from the UK. Although I live in America, I wouldn't celebrate Independence Day. And obviously, if you know your history, you'll understand why. But we don't really do anything for it anyway, because we are not a fan of fireworks. So we just stayed in the whole weekend. Deadpool fan? No, I did not learn to relax. I definitely did not learn to relax on that vacation. One of these days I'll learn to just sit and do nothing, but I just can't. I have to be doing something productive. Might it be helping make food, or doing dishes, or like walking the dog, or even just walking myself, or I don't know. It's Mary Sue's chicken with crown, best royal chicken. Alright. Do you want that with a time limit or without? Okay. Mary Sue has a chicken. So tempted to just draw her like Babs from Chicken Run. That would be funny. We played many games, had some nice chats, went to a dinosaur museum. Yes, we went to the Museum of Ancient Life at Thanksgiving Point in Utah, which my hubby actually pointed out while we were driving after being picked up from the airport. So that was one of the activities we did, and it was really interesting. I really enjoyed it. It was so much better than what I was expecting. And hubby was happy. And I was very happy as well, because I saw the skeleton of my favourite, technically not a dinosaur, but it's like an ancient creature, the plesiosaur, which, for those that don't know, is what they think Nessie the Loch Ness Monster may be. I really like plesiosaurs, so I have a plushie. My hubby bought me a plesiosaur plushie, and I have a banner, would you call it? Well, it's like a wall banner thing with Nessie painted on it. I don't know who the artist is, sadly. I did not save the card, so yeah. I've got that up there, and a few other things, so yeah. Yeah, we're doing the chicken. Okay. Although I've been drawing a lot of owls lately, so I might accidentally draw an owl. It happens. Let's see. Get this over there. A bit random bringing up Bubsy of all things. Wow. Okay. Where did that come from? Draw, if nothing else, draw Mary as owl with crown if it comes to it. I've drawn Mary as an owl before. We can do the chicken, it's fine. Oh wait. Oh no, I've got the perfect thing. Let me delete this because I screwed up. I have the perfect thing because of the Moana live action remake. You know what I'm gonna do? Mary is wise. Oh, it's kind of going to be the chicken. Just from Moana. Maybe we're going to end up looking like Hey Hey. Yeah. That's kind of the idea. Although, does anyone remember there was a movie that starred Roger Dangerfield? If anyone here remembers that guy. But the movie was an animated movie about a dog, and it was called Rover Dangerfield. Does anyone remember that movie? Now, the reason why I bring it up is because there's a moment in the movie that it's it's kind of scary because Rover is on a farm, right? But he's a city dog. He ends up on a farm, and it's around Thanksgiving time, so they have a turkey. And then on the farm, where the turkey ends up getting invaded by a group of wolves, and Rover is trying to save the turkey and chases the wolves off, but the turkey is so traumatized that it's basically died of a stroke, but you don't know it's died of a stroke until Roger picks her up and says, "I'm glad we're okay," and her head just limps to the side. I'm like, this is a kid's movie, what the hell? So the face that I'm drawing kind of reminds me of that. Like, oh my god. Oh, even as a kid, I was like, that is messed up. That is so messed up. Well, we're trying to draw Mary as a chicken, so. This to be, like... There we go. This is cursed. I've decided this is cursed. Brave Little Toaster has many references to death. Yeah, that is true, but I don't know. I think, okay, in the Rover Dangerfield movie, like, all the sound and the music just stops when the turkey dies. And this is the character we've only known for a few minutes. But even then, it's like, she didn't die because the wolves attacked her. She dies because she's been so traumatized. I'm like, oh my god. I don't think it was made by Don Bluth. Darn it. Okay, we dropped for a moment there. Okay, we are back. It's I'm kind of basing it on Hey Hey. A little bit. We're just having fun, just being silly. Yeah, I'm gonna give her her collar, because why not? Because Mary Sue can be anything she wants, guys, including a chicken. It's kind of twisted. Best chicken. Yes. I think Robert Dangerfield was done by the same studio behind Brave Little Toaster. Let me look that up real quick. I don't think so. Because... let's see. Let's take a look. I hate AI so much. Okay, here we go. Warner Brothers, yeah, it was distributed by Warner Brothers. And I don't think Brave Little Toaster was Warner Brothers. Pretty sure that's owned by Disney. Might have been Buena Vista. Because I know a lot of the Pixar guys were involved in that. I know that, but I don't know. She'll make the best nuggets ever. Yeah. Oh. You know, it would help if I made a new layer. There. The nuggets would be pink. Oops. Well, yeah, let's just do that, and then we can just erase stuff later. Save your work. Yes! Save your work, kids. Save your work. Mary Sue chicken. There. I saved the thing. You know what, Joey, while you're here, if you're still there, I'm going to send you a message on Discord with a thing, with a question. Nothing bad, I'm just asking you a question, and feel free to say no. This is just getting cursed by the second. You're the one that asked for it! I don't know who played the chicken. I didn't really pay that much attention. But yeah, I think people can tell that this is basically Hey Hey. it's like heavily referenced, but she was either going to be Babs from Chicken Run or Hey Hey. Mary Sue. Let me do a thing. Let's do that one. Save. There. I granted Joey powers. Joey has special powers now. Joey, you want to use your phenomenal cosmic powers? There you go. Yes, Joey is now a mod. Joey has powers, yes. You must only use these powers to annoy. What are his powers? He's a mod now. He has a blue name. No, he wasn't a mod before, and I'm like, why aren't you a mod? Like... Make Hershey's soup. Yes. Of course. What else would you do with mod powers? Okay, there. Mary Sue is a chicken. This is cursed. I love it. Okay. We might have to make this a sticker. Speaking of using powers to annoy, everyone give Maddie compliments. Why? You know, I can remove your mod powers. I made you and I can break you just as easily. I forgot. Oh, what? Oh, wait. You asked for a crown, didn't you? Ah, darn it. Okay, hang on. Derp. Where's your thing? There it is. With crown. I forgot the crown. Okay, my dyslexic brain read that wrong. I thought you said Maddie is my favourite soup artist. I'm like, what? Where did soup come from? What? Like, why? You can't break what's already broken, Maddie. Okay, let's add her crown. It's basically gonna be like a Luna crown. Just really simple, because I forgot it. There! There. Scottish goofball. Yeah. You're at soup. What do you mean you're at soup? Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Insert profanity here. Alrighty. So there's Mary Sue as a chicken. Which became Hey Hey as Mary Sue. But why not? Welcome to my stream where chaos and silliness and sarcasm abounds. Oh, Blitz, good timing. We're throwing compliments at Maddie. Care to join us? No! Don't encourage it. No! Nope. 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 Now turn Maddie into the last unicorn. Ooh. I would, but I need a super chat donation. Just gives me $1. Or bribes me with peanut butter blossoms. Which I hope you'll make next time I see you. All my mods are against me. Maddie's a silly Scot. See, Deadpool fan knows how to do it. It's like, oh, you don't like compliments? Fine, I'll insult you instead. Okay, so while I'm waiting for a super chat thing, wait. What we need to do, we need to save this chicken. Oh wait, we already did. Never mind. Save. Well, actually, no, let's leave this up. Ah! No, we don't need that. And lock. Okay. I'm just gonna have the chicken, like, just... I know. Wait, she needs to be shouting something, and I know exactly what it should be. Quack. No, wait. Should it be quack or honk? Quack. Quack. But that's wrong! That's the point! It's funny. Maddie cares for her friends and is super kind to others. Both, cause... Quack. Can I lock a layer? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. I've been using Photoshop since 2008 and I only just learned I can lock a group. Oh my god. Okay. Bwack. Maybe as a goddess she can be a quacking chicken. Yeah. This is it. Now we're gonna draw... Maddie's face could light up a metropolis. Well, I am so white I'm practically fluorescent, so... Also, to quote the guy from Two Stupid Dogs, old cartoon, ain't that cute, but it's wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna make her smaller because she's taking up too much space. There. Lock. Boom. Are you bioluminescent? No. Since maybe she was good at everything, imagine how terrifying she would be as a crime boss. Oh god. Here's what I'm gonna do. You know what, the stream is called I Hate Mondays, so we're gonna draw Maddie in the Garfield thing with, you know, in her PJs with a coffee, just be like, I hate Mondays. And I can't drink coffee anymore, guys, because I have a heart murmur, so I can't have caffeine. Yay! Even worse, what if Mary Sue became a Sith Lord? How'd you know she's not one already? Maddie's heart is so big, Cupid tilts his hat to her. Aww. Isn't that sweet? Darth Sue. Well, hey, the super chat is right there. If you want me to draw Mary as a Sith Lord, just throw some money in my general direction and I might just do it. Maybe. like the music that we've chosen today. It's nice and chill. And I won't get in trouble from YouTube for using it either. Yay! As long as I remember to credit them in the description, which I will do. Question: will it be Maddie in Garfield form with hat, or just regular Maddie sleeping in Garfield's bed? Well, I'm going more for the Garfield pose, not like replicating the style or anything. Have you watched the Garfield and Friends cartoon? Yes. I used to have a VHS of the Garfield and Friends show that had like a couple of episodes on it that I would watch over and over. I'm going to be right back. I just realised I don't have my water in here. What did I do that for? I made a drink and then I didn't bring it in my office. Because I'm stupid. Consider being on your own for a few minutes. My puppy's not happy because it's storming outside. I say puppy, he's not a puppy, he's 4 years old, but all dogs are puppies. But yes. Maddie's ears do give her like a Grogu vibe. Or I think we'll do a slightly different expression. Oh, you've missed me? Aw. Yeah, I haven't streamed for a long time. I just needed a break from making content in general. Yeah, that's a bit too much. No, I don't like that. Mad Munchkin, Grogu, and the Mimi Lorian. Oh no. That's fun. But I haven't gone anywhere. I just needed a break. Content burnout is a thing, as I said in my Angel video. I just needed a break. Whoa. Speaking of storms, Big Wolf 171, we have some pretty bad storms moving through Texas right now because of the heat dome. The Gulf of Mexico is at high risk for hurricanes forming right now. Oh, that's scary. Stay safe, everybody. I left you all to fend for yourselves. Well, you're all adults. I would like to think you can take care of yourselves. I have a love-hate relationship with Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss, as most of you know with all of the videos I've been posting about it. You see anything remotely negative about Hell of a Boss or Hazbin Hotel and the fandom treats you like you kicked a puppy in the face. It's like, yeah, I've received death threats from people over my videos. It's ridiculous, but, you know, what else is new? Hey man, I don't know if anyone ever called you that, but I'm claiming it. How, what? What? Don't know if anyone ever called me what? Maddie? Everyone calls me Maddie. Anyway. I hope one day Nickelodeon finishes that Garfield series pitch. I doubt it. You try to avoid conflict. Don't we all? Never works out though. We all call her Maddie. We also call her lovely, adorable, and amazing. Gross. How dare. I thankfully don't do that, but if anyone besmirches my freelance boys, I shall commit not nice things with a golf club and barbed wire. I can believe that. Excuse me. That's vocals. Excuse me, Upbeat. I asked for no vocals. Is it weird that I'm an American Christian but I like Hell of a Boss and HH? No. I mean, like, trust me, I grew up in a ridiculously strict religious household and was not allowed to watch secular content until I was well into my late teens. So, like, you can be Christian and still like stuff that is not necessarily like you know, appropriate for Christian viewing. Like, there's so much, like, it's stifling how a lot of content is kind of called of the devil by certain circles of people that claim to be Christian. I'm like, hey, guess what? God gave us free will. Let people watch whatever the hell they want. Leave them alone. My God. It's ridiculous. Anyway. I mean, I can't even drink coffee anymore, and I'm drawing Maddie holding a coffee cup. There is a Max reference. I remember that. If we're talking about Hazbin Hotel, the show is meant to be about redemption, but it's actually not. It's actually more about reformation. So, yeah, it's... I've made several videos about it. I don't want to turn this into a let's talk about Hazbin and Hell of a Boss forever stream. Maddie and Mary as Mad Max Fury Road characters. That's a fun idea. Hang on. I think I've drawn the torso too far forward. Let's fix that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Have it so that looks like she's kind of just done with life. I really want her to be wearing bunny slippers. Whoa, Jasper and Maddie as Rick and Vivian. From the Young Ones. Yes. we can do that. Let's move this over here for a minute. Let's move that. Okay. Yeast. Okay. So if memory serves, Maddie is Vivian and Jasper is Rick. When we did the reference in the commentary video. And anytime we do that quote together, it's always me that's Vivian. So I've technically drawn this before, but no harm in drawing it again. Well, let's make your... There we go. Drawn the tongue a bit too much. Do you think there would be a scenario where Mary Sue crashes out and puts Maddie, Dr. Wolf, and all the others in a Truman Show style sitcom world? Mary Sue wouldn't crash out because she's Mary Sue. But if you're talking about just in generalization having like characters like Maddie, Dr. Wolf, and all others in a Truman Show style like sitcom world, I mean, who would be the overseer of that? Like, because we're all like all the characters kind of self-aware at this point, you know, that they're always breaking the fourth wall. So I don't know if that would really work, but I mean, it's still a fun idea. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Like, to answer your question verbatim, there would never be a scenario where Mary Sue would crash out, because the whole point of Mary Sue as a character is that she is perfect in every way to a fault. That's a paradox right there. But she wouldn't crash out because she literally can't. I mean, I don't even have to look at a reference for Jasper at this point. She says, it's meant to be Rick. Favorite final boss theme? I'm not really a gamer, so I don't really have a favorite final boss theme. I don't really remember them the same as I used to. I've not really played games. It's just not something I do anymore. I'm boring in my old age. Weird question. Have you tried ranch, and what was your thought? I've been watching our European WC guests experience American culture first, and ranch is a big thing. I don't like ranch. It's gross. I prefer honey mustard. Ooh, have we got a live stream? If you have a question, just ask it. I've been to Buc-ee's a couple of times, yes, on road trips to Texas for HarmonyCon. I'm not that old. I'm 40 this year, guys. Not that old. It's not, doesn't really look like Rick, but you know, you get the idea. So I'm all for promoting people's stuff, but if the sole purpose of you joining the stream was to promote your stuff, it's kind of rude, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Because sorry, but I frankly, I don't know you, so I don't know your stuff, so I can't promote someone I don't know if I've not seen your stuff. Just for future reference, like, please don't do that. That's very rude. I'm all for supporting other content creators, but going to someone else's stream and the first thing you say is, please check out my stuff, that's not cool, dude. Okay. It's a bit like when, like, I get sick and tired of people on Discord, like, sending me, like, non-solicited messages about, please commission me. I'm like, I don't know who you are. Like, yeah. I don't really eat ranch. I'm more of an annoyance with it because when I worked at Amazon Fresh, co-workers would interrupt my work so I can add ranch to the ranch on pizza? Why? I mean, I can't have pizza anymore, but, like, unless it's, like, gluten-free, but even then, like, half the time, even gluten-free pizza has garlic on it, and garlic is, like, one of, if not the biggest thing that triggers my GERD, so I have to be really careful now about everything I eat, especially when I go to restaurants. Because sometimes, like, the seasonings that they use, they'll use garlic salt instead of regular salt. Even on something as simple as a side bowl of broccoli, it was covered in garlic salt, and I couldn't eat it. And I asked the server, please make sure that there's nothing garlic. But they're not going to know that the kitchen uses garlic salt in their seasoning. How are they going to know that? Anyway. So, another clarification as well, like, I've been doing, like, art and making videos for well over 10 years. This is not instrumental. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, I've been doing this a while, and I do get people, like, coming to me asking, hey, can you give me some advice on my stuff? I want to start making videos or, like, making art as a job or taking commissions and stuff. And I'm more than happy to give advice on that. However, what I don't like is when people I don't know, that I've never seen before, join my stream for the sole purpose of, like, it's a bit like someone just walking up to you asking you for money. It's a bit like that. It's just really, really rude, and just, I don't like it. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I mean, like, there's content creators out there that are way better than me that have not done it for as long as I have. And I'm like, hey, just go to them instead. Like, if I think someone else that will be more beneficial to them, then I'll be like, hey, this person might be able to help you out more. Because maybe their stuff's not like mine. Or that we're just not vibing. And I'm like, well, maybe this person is more your speed, you know? Because, like, some people want something really comedic and, like, high level energy entertaining, and other people just want something a bit more serious in tone, and some people like really analytical leveled stuff. And, you know, I like listening to more factual stuff than stuff that's full of random jokes that have nothing to do with what you're talking about. I find it really distracting, but I know it's important to be entertaining, so sometimes that's the only way people can do it. But that's the advantage of having a character be the host instead of you yourself. Do you think Mary Sue will have an evil clone? So Mary Sue's alignment is, well, in the TF2 series she is lawful neutral, and in my brain she is chaotic neutral. So therefore she wouldn't necessarily have an evil clone because she's not technically good. So like we discussed Mary in the, I don't know if anyone caught it, well, I don't think it's actually been posted online yet. We did a panel for North Horse Con, which was just this past weekend, and during the presentation, Mary was referred to as like the example of a good character, as in alignment good, and then another character was representing bad. And I made a point of saying, well, Mary is technically neutral, not good, but she could still be, like, she could still represent good, because everything she does is to protect Maddie, and that is good. But does that make any sense? Probably not. But yeah, no, not an evil clone, no. Because Mary Sue technically, she can do anything and everything, and that includes being evil, if she wanted to. Polo K Bird, wait, is it true you're 38, bro? Where's your wife and kids? I'm married to a man, and I'm not 38, I am 39. I don't have any kids. Don't know where that came from. Anyway, let's get back to doodling, as we need to draw Maddie as Vivian. Yeah, I'm not a man either. Wait, I'm pretty sure I have that image somewhere. Oh wait, no. It's... I am open for commissions right now. Yes, I am. If you want to place an order, the best place to do that is via my Instagram. You should be able to find a link to that in the description below, or I can just post it here. There's a link to join my Patreon below as well, so you can join my Discord server. I just haven't promoted that I'm open very much since March, even though I have been, because I had a really busy summer, and even though I'm open, I was taking some orders here and there. I didn't want to take on too much, because I really wanted to try to keep June as free as possible, because that was my vacation month. And I really wanted to be able to just focus on being with friends instead of worrying about work. It meant that this month, July, is going to be a bit difficult money-wise, but that's okay. It's fine, because I know that things will pick up in August, because that's all of the... I have like 2 conventions next month to prep for, so that's fun. Is my music finished? I think it is. Huh. Okay. Let's do... Let's do this. And hope that it's instrumental. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe, Joey, if you're still around, do you remember that I drew Maddie as Vivian? Did I ever send that to you? I know that this is probably a shot in the dark, but do you still happen to have that? Because I don't think I have that anymore. I mean, I drew this way back. This was not before the last BronyCon. It was after that, but that's still years ago we're talking about. So this is a shot in the dark. I'm looking through my files as well, but let's see. Nope. Doesn't look like I have it anymore. Okay. That sucks. What if I put this? Oh, found it. I found it. Okay. I found the thing. It's okay. I found it. I also found a thing that will help me make the drawing I made of you a bit better. Because its badges are on its collar, not the actual. I'm sure it would be funny for the TF2 characters to do a Star Wars Spaceballs parody, but you would have to speak to the people that actually made the TF2 Analysis series. I just voice characters on it. I'm glad that people enjoy it, but I did not make it, so I get a bit frustrated, but yeah. Anyway, yes. Really happy that people enjoy it, but this is taking a bit longer for me to do this part with Maddie. Yeah, we did do Spaceballs references in the TF2 series already. Oh, wow. Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made. Yes. Sorry, there's someone revving their car outside and it's obnoxiously loud, so I'm sorry if you can hear it, but I can definitely feel it through my chair. God. It's like, you're wrecking your tires doing that. Why? Why do people insist on being stupid? I don't know. No, it's just my neighbors are really not considerate. Loud engines really hurt my eardrums when I have to take orders from a comm system. I currently work fast food. Ugh, I hate that. I found the thing. Yes, I did. make Maddie a bit smaller here, so. No. I don't know how to do speech bubbles. Need to do a video parody with Jasper as Rick and Maddie as Vivian. Yes, we do. We just need to find scenes that are suitable. Okay, so let's see if we can make this a bit cleaner, shall we? Also, I don't like Joey's pose here. I'm gonna change that a bit. It's just looking a bit weird. The pillow fight scene, the time travel episode, but don't know if it's kosher enough. I know it's technically not Vivian and Rick, but the chess scene from Bottom would work. We've talked about that. But a scene with Vivian and Rick. Oh, I know. What about when they're fighting over the bedroom and Vivian sets the bed on fire? And then they just run out of the bedroom and they just shout, "Neo, your bedroom's on fire!" That's fun. Yeah, I'm changing. Yeah, the bottom one too. Yeah, it'll work. Dude, why can't I? Oh, that's why. Okay. Welcome back. Ugh. He's probably just compensating for his small stick shift. Probably can't even handle stick shift. It's just, I'm going to rev my engine really hard and then drive around like a lunatic and wreck my tires. If you're going to soup up your car, like, to make the loud noise, but you don't invest in your tires. Make it make sense, guys. People just make no sense. Okay. I'm such a grumpy arse right now. Lion roar. Yes, we've got that video. Yes. There we go. I fixed it. Have we got a video? Yes, we've got a video! I like this music. It's fun. It's nice. It's fine. The real question is, who'd be Mike and who'd be Neil? Huh. Mike the cool person. I don't know why my brain is going to Josh. As in Firebrand. But who would be Neil? Ellie. This is a picture of her just going, "You're a spade." Spade's a spade. It's funny, guys. Shut up. It's not funny. Have you been bitten by the Amazing Digital Circus bug? The Amazing Digital Circus is a show that I tried so hard to understand why people were obsessed over it. I'm going to make a video about it to explain why I feel this way, but I'm like, okay, so Amazing Digital Circus is basically a trauma dump show, and I just don't enjoy shows that rely on nothing but trauma dumping and call it storytelling. I just... It felt like a real slog to me, and I understand why people like it. It's just not something that I can just enjoy. I don't know. It's... People are going to hate me for that opinion, but I'm like, it's just... It made me so sad, and I'm like, no, I just... No. To me, this is not entertainment, so... Sorry, but... Nope. You know what? Her ear needs to be pointed down, actually, because she's shouting. I'm gonna give her 3 stars instead of 4. Maybe it's because like I didn't grow up watching all of these early CG shows that everyone else did because they were in my household of the devil, so I didn't have that nostalgic bug that everyone had when they saw it. I never watched Jimmy Neutron. That being said, I did watch Reboot, if anyone remembers that, or you know, really early 3D graphics for gaming when they were really dodgy. That's it's kind of the visuals that the Amazing Digital Circus reminded me of, and I think they were kind of going for that. And I just it didn't bite me, you know, like that's a problem that I often come across for me when it comes to new stuff that is referencing stuff like it often I notice how much I've missed out on, basically, when I see how many people are like, oh, this show reminds me of this back in the day. Do you remember that? And I'm like, nope, because I was never allowed to watch it. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. We need to hide Joey, or just, I don't know, just have it down here. Doesn't have to be perfect. It is just a doodle after all. But yeah, I do intend on making a video about my thoughts on Amazing Digital Circus, but it's going to be after I'm done with my Hazbin Hotel series, and I've got 3 more videos to get through. The next one is about Loot. Then after that, it will be about Charlie. And then the last video of that series is all going to be about Alistair, and that is a big one. It's at this rate, you're looking at probably not having the Alistair video out until maybe October, because these videos take so long to make. I cannot make speech bubbles. I'm trying to do this properly. There. That's all you're gonna get. Cause yes, we've got a video. But Joey, the thing is, I've already technically drawn this. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send it to you. The original drawing, which I think is a lot better than the doodle. There. The old one. Okay, so then bring back the other doodles that we did. And we were working on this one of Maddie just in the Garfield pose, I hate Mondays. Okay, it's now 20 minutes past 9, so I aim to stream for another 40 minutes. I'd like to keep it limited to 3 hours instead of streaming for like 5 hours like I used to do. Like, nope. Might start making the streams longer depending on if I can stick to the schedule of streaming every Monday evening, then we might make them longer. Well, quack, yeah. Will she be wearing her hat? No, she's gonna be wearing a nightcap, I think. Like, just a little... This is adorable. She's just like a little wizard. I hate Mondays. Smoothing is set to 62%. That's insane. I understand why you can't have coffee anymore. I'm the opposite. I can't start my day without it. But just saying, I'm really liking Grumpy. I hate Mondays. Maddie doodle here. Thank you. Madfield. Yeah. There. We don't need the rest of the hair going down there. There. Hobbling along. There's the I hate Mondays thing. I'll work on it more. It's not quite where I want it to be honest, but, you know, it's just a fun little doodle. More doodles. Oh, I didn't get... darn it. I went to the store today and I forgot my ginger snap cookies. Oh well. $30 to go, guys. For folks that are still here. We've got... You know what? Let's just keep working on the Maddie I Hate Mondays drawing. Let's do that. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, it has potential. Let's fix it. And I really want to bring her head forward more. Yeah, I've watched the Garfield show. Someone asked me that earlier. Well, which one do you mean? Because there's several. The original, or like Garfield and Friends, or... Because there was the original Garfield, and then Garfield and Friends was kind of the follow-up to that. All. Yes. Oh, 2009? No. Was that the CG one? Did you read any Garfield comic strips or comic books? Yes. I used to have Garfield annuals and Garfield's collections of comics, but I don't have them anymore since I moved. Since I immigrated, I either gave away a lot of stuff or sold a lot of stuff. I mean, my Garfield stuff might still be at my parents' house, but I really don't know. Yes, I've made her hair shorter. Does her hair get messier after sleep or just always that way? Her hair's always messy. It's just like mine in real life. Actually, her hair's too short now. Is my summer going well? Yes. I just got back from vacation last Monday, visiting friends in Utah, some of them I haven't seen since 2019. So that was really cool. We just stayed up in an Airbnb and hung out and played games and ate meals and went to fun places like museums. Museums are fun. Yeah, it was good. Something that we really all needed. It was just a break to get away from it all and catch up, and yeah. Had a good soulful time. Oh god, I need to make the coffee mug Mary Sue, don't I? No. It's just screaming out for Mary's face. Oh no. I plan on going to my hometown's Museum of Natural History and Science. I haven't been there in a while, and I heard it got a big renovation, and I want to see what's new. Should be fun. I really hope I get back to the Museum of Ancient Life in Utah at Thanksgiving Point, because when we were there, they were building a new exhibit, and I'm like, oh, that gives us an excuse to come back. It's probably going to be a while before we get to go back, but, you know, it's a thing that we really enjoy doing. One of my hobbies, hyperfixations, is dinosaurs, so it was actually his idea to go to that museum, so I'm really glad we did. I just wish that when we went, unfortunately, it is summer, so you know, schools are out, but there's also summer camp sort of thing. So there was 3 school groups there, or camp groups there. So there was just kids everywhere. And for those that don't know, my husband has a service dog. So we see hundreds of kids running around, and we instantly go, oh no, this was a really bad idea. So we did kind of rush through it a little bit, and it was very loud. Very, very noisy, very rowdy, and not something you really expect to experience in a museum. So that wasn't ideal, but I still think it was definitely worth the trip. I just could have done without the loud children. I mean, these groups, they were kids that were like 9 years old or younger, you know, and then there was families there with really small children as well, and quite a few off-leash children too, if that makes sense, if you know what that means. So when you have someone that has a service dog, if you see children running around not paying attention, it can be a bit problematic. So luckily nothing happened, but we're still like on the lookout for it happening, because children get excited, they get hyper, they're not paying attention to their surroundings, and they come across someone disabled. It can cause issues, but it didn't. I really don't like how Mary's hair is sitting here, so I'm going to change this. So I feel like this hat should be resting against lots of hair. Oh, that's so much better. So Mary's hair is getting longer every time I draw her, it seems. I like her little nightcap. We can work more on it. We have 20 minutes. 20 minutes to work on it. She's looking a little bit like I just woke up kind of vibe instead of I'm grumpy, sleepy. So we're going to fix that. She's looking a bit too much like I'm not quite human yet. Also, her nose is a bit too low down. It speaks to your soul. Oops, wrong thing. Nope, you know what? I actually prefer the old mouth. Do I? Let's see. Let's just do... Let's do one when she's looking at the screen and see if that... I'm a zombie in the morning when I haven't gotten enough sleep. Even stoned sleep doesn't always help. Harumph. Relatable. Don't like that lip there. It looks a bit... Just trying to simplify things down a little bit. Sorry I'm not talking much. I'm just vibing to the music right now. Just a generic happy face works. Welcome, IrisBU9536. I'm sorry I probably mispronounced your name, but... I can't read, apparently. There. Bunny slippers. Yes. Because comedy. Oh, I think my bunny slipper just ran for cover. Screwed up that quote. Okay, let's start inking this thing. Yes, there is a smiling face on the mug. Wait, I should have answered with, there is? I didn't put that there. How did that end up there? Mary, what did you do? Mary's response, quack. Yep. too much. Not to Mary Sue, yes. How long have you and Mary Sue been together? Mary Sue, the character, was created in 2013. So, 13 years. Well, that's how long I've been making content for as well. I think the line work for that is done. I think I've known Bliss since maybe 2014? Maybe 15? Something like that. But for now, I think we shall call it an evening, because that is now 10 o'clock and I've been streaming for 2 hours. But I like the doodles we've done. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream as well. I want to try and do this every Monday for 2 hours. I might make it earlier, start at 7 instead of 8. But let me know what you guys think on my Blue Sky and Instagram, etc., etc., on whether or not this was a good idea or not. Would people like to see me stream more often, more regularly? It's been a while. But yes, we are going to save this. Save. And it's been good. Like, right when I'm about to end, that's when, like, more people show up. I'm like, oh no, I'm about to end. And then it's like, hey, people are here. I'm like, no. Like, sorry, everyone that's just turned up. I'm like, huh. Sorry, I'm ending the stream shortly, because I is tired. But yeah, so maybe next Monday we'll stream for 3 hours, start at 7 and end at 10. Maybe start doing that instead. It's been fun. Well, glad to hear it. Alrighty. Good night, everybody. Stay creative. Use your indicator when driving. Put your shopping cart away. Wear your seatbelt. Wash your hands and all that wonderful nonsense. Put some beauty back into the world, as one of my favourite artists says. Aaron Blaze. But yeah. Take care, everyone. Stay creative. Good night.